Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Ricky Hatton's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Matchup tonight, power puncher against a guy who's well-conditioned. Now, early on, that's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Solid. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
2, 3, 4, 5. Hatton able to rise up to his feet. But what does the immediate future hold for him?
Well, he only has a couple seconds to figure it out.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good flush, straight left hand. Pacquiao's landed a good, solid combination. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together. A good combo by Manny Pacquiao. Gets rid of that effort. Eye is an absolute mess. That cut is really a major issue. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, right?
Yeah, in a way, but you don't want to get carried away where you're just aiming at one thing. You want to throw your punches. You don't want to go out there now, start chucking for an exact spot there. You get caught up too much in that. If it's going to land, it's going to land in that area, and the damage will be done.
The left hand upstairs. Hatton's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut.
And yet another big shot comes in. Manny Pacquiao is floored from that power shot. Sometimes a Pacquiao opponent can just time things. That's what happened there. 1, get to your feet. 2. Pacquiao's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
It's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
On the inside. Back to the body.
Flush right hand to the head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Ricky Hatton's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Ricky Hatton stunned right. Big shot comes crashing home. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Blocks that punch. Unable to make an impact there by Ricky Hatton. Pacquiao's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Good, big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Just too much punishment dished out by Manny Pacquiao. That was round number 1, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Scored well up top. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Able to dismiss that body shot. Doubling up the jab now.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Jones's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
Not able to land the headshot.
Side to side, move your head.
Bernard Hopkins' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Roy Jones. Hopkins' blocking ability is doing well for him there. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Roy Jones. Halfway through this round here. Best combination in the game. Jab with the straight. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. He just missed that shot up top. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Keep going.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Roy Jones Jr. is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good combination on the 1-2 by Roy Jones. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. Roy Jones Jr. is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good doubling up of the jab by Roy Jones. Halfway through this round. Hopkins' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Bernard Hopkins really has a way of almost going into a shell. Plus, he gives his opponent such angles. He is a very tough defensive fighter to conquer. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
And he's holding.
Keep that head moving.
Left to the body. Roy lands the uppercut. Jones is clearly found something that he likes, and it's that uppercut on the inside.
Yeah, what he needs to find is something on top of it, though, because the head comes up. Well, when the head's up, put a couple right on top.
Hopkins has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And we come to the end of round number 2.
So close.
Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful stuff, Teddy. That is beautiful work with that combination to score the knockdown.
Well, that's the benefit of putting them together. One sets up the other one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hopkins is now getting back up off the canvas. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A solid 1-2 combo left-right by Roy Jones. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Look at that combination by Roy Jones. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Able to cover up that gut. Hopkins' combination punching is working well here. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Blocks away that headshot. Jones is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Jones has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Little head hunting with the left. Now he ties up there. Super two-punch combo by Roy Jones. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Roy able to block. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Bernard Hopkins' defense is now serving him well. Nice job. Just ate a big shot there. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good. All right, keep your hands up, all right? All right, you're doing fine.
Interesting early rounds of this fight. Jones is up 2 rounds to 1 on your scorecard, Teddy. What do you like about him so far?
Well, I like the fact that he's busier, but I also like the fact that when he's not working, he gets out of range and he doesn't allow his opponent to win. That's why I got him winning.
He missed with that headshot. Bernard Hopkins has got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove... Oh, he is... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bernard Hopkins is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Well-placed counterpunch by Roy Jones. Good combination to the head. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Way to block there. Roy Jones Jr. is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch.
Use your feet.
Jones is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation, but just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Bernard Hopkins' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little.
Oh! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
The ref is stopping this fight. Roy Jones Jr.'s bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. We always look forward to times like this, a chance to see Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Teddy, what do you expect out of him tonight?
What I always expect out of Robinson, when he gets in the ring, you know who the winner is. Yeah, I know a punch hasn't been thrown yet, but that presence, you know, it's almost intimidating to his opponent. They know that somebody special is getting in that ring. You're going to see speed, you're going to see danger from either hand, and you're going to see the ability to fight outside, and if he has to, he'll track you down.
Jones is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Ray Robinson with a big left. Robinson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Can the power get to the target? That is one of the questions that Sugar Ray Robinson's opponent will be asking tonight, because he has that power. He's got to find a way to deliver it.
And he's delivering against one of the great fighters of all time. And Sugar Ray Robinson figures, I have power too. Probably more power than just about any opponent he faces, but he has more of everything else. He has more smarts, he has more style, more technique, and more ability in every other area. So that does not intimidate Sugar Ray Robinson, because he's fighting a guy that only has power.
Roy Jones Jr. is able to avoid that punch. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Jones's mouth is cut, and you can see it's getting worse as things progress here. That could be a factor later on. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. Solid left hand to the head. Jones's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Fine looking right hand by Roy Jones. How about that left right there? Look at this swarming attack. Oh, and there you go. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. Roy Jones Jr.'s back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Sugar Ray Robinson's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Off the target by Roy Jones. He snaps a jab. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Junior's hope is for him to be steady on his feet and just survive at this point. Remember, that last round, he was down and nearly out.
Well, his hope is that his corner revived him during that minute rest. And also, they gave him good advice, because the most important thing is don't let what happened the last round happen again. Correct what you did wrong.
Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. Jones has got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, Joe, the key is where the cut is. It's above the eye, and that means that the flow will go into the eye and, of course, impair the vision. That is what the referee's going to be looking at.
Roy Jones Jr.'s movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Roy Jones. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Move! Scored well up top. Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Robinson. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Robinson's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Robinson's left working well that time. Final 10 seconds. Sugar Ray Robinson's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Sugar Ray Robinson with a solid left hand. Robinson's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed.
Big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you're doing.
And banging away he goes. Roll the scorecards out. Roy Jones Jr.'s down and looks to be out. Roy Jones Jr. finds himself down, but not necessarily out, as he rises up to fight on. shot returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray. You know from watching his solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ref stops the fight. Robinson's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. Basic but beautiful. Jab right hand.
Move your head.
B-Hop against Roy Jones Jr. We know they don't like each other a lot. We know they've had parallel careers. There's always a lot of comparisons. They finally meet up again. The first time they fought, Teddy, though, it wasn't really an attractive fight. They kind of neutralized each other.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that's their styles a little bit. They're both guys that are safety-first fighters. That's their temperament. That's their makeup. Roy Jones is better athletically, better physically, he's a little faster, but the one advantage that Hopkins has, technically he's better. You know, Jones depends on reflexes. But if that's not there for him, if that's a little bit off, the other guy who depends on just good habits, he can have an advantage. It could be Hopkins' night.
Nice block. How about that left hand? Hopkins' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Roy Jones Jr.'s got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down, he can't see. And that's what the referee's going to be looking for.
Halfway through round number 1. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Hopkins is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Bernard Hopkins going old school. Now the question changes. It's no longer a point of how to win. It's how to survive this round for Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. is feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Solid hook. What a good counterpunch by Roy Jones.
Keep doing what you're doing.
End of round 1. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Roy Jones Jr. with a big uppercut. Roy Jones Jr.'s opponent has to be getting a little frustrated here. Remember, he had him stunned earlier. He had him damaged a bit, but now the clinching.
Well, that's what he wants him to do, Joe. He wants to frustrate him. If he frustrates him, then he can recover a little bit. He can get him out of his game a little bit, and then maybe he can launch a comeback in the later rounds.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep your hands up.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Halfway through round number 2. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And he returns on that exchange. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. See, Bernard Hopkins has been having those Philly gym wars for so many years now that it's just second nature to throw your punches in accurate combination form. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Nice work, nice work.
Jr.'s hurt from that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Late going here this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
And that's the end of round 2. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Jones is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Jones is in bad shape now. You can see the damage he's been taking. You know he got knocked down earlier, but still, it's getting worse and worse as things continue.
And I think right now, it's up to the referee, it's up to the doctor to be really ready to stop this fight.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Roy Jones. He is damaged badly there. There it is! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roy Jones Jr. is rising back up. That takes some guts. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. That hook was well off the mark. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Jones is in that position that nobody likes to be in, seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth. Not much action as he just ties up. Roy Jones Jr. What a big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. is unable to get up and continue on. And just like that, Hopkins' thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's